Hi, I'm Sachi Marotra.
Oh, and I'm Caitlin Slattery.
We both went to GW and we're in WLP in 2018 together in the SHM cohort. That's how we met. We met freshman year in WLP and we've been friends ever since.
Yes, same floor, first floor of Summers.
Yeah, and so what I do now is I'm an engineer at MC Dean, and right now I'm working on a bunch of different things, but a lot of like security related devices, and installing that and implementing security like strategies towards those devices.
And I do a little different. I'm a second year PhD student in the Georgetown NIH Graduate Partnership Program, where I particularly focus on tumor biology. So one of the things I often talk about is one of the first trips in WLP, we went to the NIH for a field trip, and that was super important to me and thinking about my future career path. But speaking of the symposiums, those types of field trip, I feel like that was a place where a lot of bonding was done, creating those friendships, one of which was my friendship with Sachi, that to this day we've been very close, stayed in contact, and I think that sense of support and community is so important because through different phases of life, whether that was studying for finals, whether that was graduating or thinking about next steps, it's always great to have those people to lean on. And even last summer, Sachi was in my wedding party. We're gonna share some photos of that. So it was just, such a beautiful program, a place to have support from other women, and that translates to all walks of life.
Yeah, and every day, like, we always bring up stories from WLP all the time too. Like doing the little like labs together and just going through it and going through school together was really wonderful because I love Caitlin so much and we just clicked. And so thanks to WLP, I got to meet her and be in her wedding, which was beautiful and wonderful. And so today we still like see each other pretty often. We'll always like get like lunch together and catch up, even though we're both pretty busy. And so, like just stuff like that. But I love her a lot.
I love Sachi a lot, obviously. I think too, one of the great aspects of this learning, living type of community is GW is a pretty big school, and I feel like it allows you to meet those people and have those smaller cohorts and relationships. And who knows if, especially with Sachi being more engineering focused, me biology focused, if we would have ended up in a similar class and been able to form that relationship. So just super thankful for that.
Yeah, I made a friend for life in WLP, and I look back at that year very fondly. All of the experiences were wonderful. Like Caitlin was saying, we had wonderful symposium trips. I remember that one time we went to the National Geographic talk, and that was wonderful. It was so cool. It was like a panel of women that we got to see, like female scientists, and it was wonderful. So it's also great because I got to go through that with Caitlin, and we can still talk about it. Reminisce, and I learned so much in the program, and it was great.
Definitely. And happy Women's History Month.
Yeah. Happy March.
Yay!